Let's turn now to the nation's capital, where the Justice Department has released the transcripts and the audio of its closed-door interview with Jeffrey Epstein accomplice Ghislaine Maxwell. Maxwell opening up about the so-called Epstein client list and her former relationship, her dealings with President Trump, and more. This as the FBI searched the home of the president's former national security advisor and harsh critic John Bolton. They've got everything from Washington covered this morning, including news on the economy. But let's begin with NBC's Melanie Zamona at the White House for us. Melanie, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Ghislaine Maxwell currently serving 20 years for her role as Epstein's co-conspirator in the sex trafficking of young women, though her attorney says she's innocent. Now, the DOJ releasing its interview.
This morning, newly released audio from Jeffrey Epstein's confidant, Ghislaine Maxwell.
I never witnessed the president in any inappropriate setting in any way.
Maxwell describing her interactions with President Trump decades ago.
The president was never inappropriate with anybody. In the times that I was with him, he was a gentleman in all respects.
Adding she does not believe former President Clinton did anything inappropriate either while interacting with Jeffrey Epstein, who would later become a convicted sex offender.
President Clinton's my friend, not Epstein's friend.
Over 2 days last month, Maxwell spoke with Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, who was one of President Trump's personal lawyers.
Whatever you talk about today, you have what's called immunity.
The revealing testimony raising new questions over whether Maxwell will be pardoned. The president saying only this in a recent interview.
I'm allowed to do it, but nobody's asked me to do it.
Maxwell, Epstein's co-conspirator, was convicted in her own trial for child sex trafficking and grooming young girls. She is currently serving a 20-year sentence. But on Friday, Maxwell's attorney argued his client was a scapegoat after Epstein died in prison. The White House has been facing mounting pressure to release more information about the investigation into Epstein, who the Justice Department concluded died by suicide while awaiting trial in 2019. Conspiracy theories have swirled that he was murdered to cover up a client list.
Did you know of the existence of any such list?
There is no list.
Maxwell was asked about what she thinks happened.
I do not believe he died by suicide.
The interview, released on the same day the Justice Department turned over its first batch of Epstein files to Congress in response to a subpoena.
I'm in support of keeping it open. Innocent people shouldn't be hurt, but I'm in support of keeping it totally open. I couldn't care less. You got a lot of people that could be mentioned in those files that don't deserve to be people, because he knew everybody in Palm Beach.
All this as FBI agents searched the home and office of former Trump administration National Security Advisor John Bolton. Officials say it was related to the handling of classified materials. Bolton, a prominent Trump critic, was fired by the president during his first term. He later published a scathing book about his time in the White House. Bolton was recently asked if he expected to be targeted by the president.
I think it is a retribution presidency.
But President Trump Friday said he first learned about the searches from television.
I know nothing about it. I just saw it this morning.
Now, a source close to Bolton believes this investigation may be, quote, retribution for his outspoken criticism of President Trump. The first Trump administration had sued to stop publication of his 2020 book, alleging it contained classified information. Ultimately, though, the Biden administration chose not to continue the legal battle. Laura.
All right, Melanie Zamona at the White House for us. Thank you.
We want to bring in Meet the Press moderator, Kristen Welker.